One advantage is having a cycle hub here means I'm straight out of the office and onto the bike. And actually that physical activity going home from work, it's only 20 minutes or so, is just enough to sort of clear my head.
Once or twice a week I try and run to work. It's a bit of hard work, but it's a good way to start the week and get my exercise in nice and early.
This week we're revisiting an initiative that's making a difference to both our planet and our people. Whether it's cycling, running or walking to work, active travel has countless benefits. It supports a greener future, improves physical and mental well-being and helps reduce the cost of commuting. We'll hear from colleagues across the Trust about how choosing active travel has impacted their daily lives, from boosting energy levels to creating a stronger sense of community.
I administer the Bicycle Runner and Users Group. It's an active travel group. I cycle to work because I feel energised, it helps me concentrate, I feel happy, and it keeps me healthy and it keeps me fit.
For me, it's mostly about the climate change. I became passionate about that in 2019 when a cyclone hit a place that I'd visited in Mozambique and killed lots of people. And for me, that brought home the recognition that when we travel, when we do things in our lives that produce carbon, it has effects around the world. And I didn't want to take part in that anymore. So I chose not to drive to work, but to cycle instead.
This morning I managed to drop the kids off at school before work, jogged into work. I live in North Leeds, so it's a good half marathon going up the hill through Kirkstall and then back down into Bradford and then back up to hospital here. Once or twice a week I try and run to work. It's a bit of hard work, but it's a good way to start the week and get my exercise in nice and early.
You don't need to be an athlete to consider active travel. Just start off very gradually. So maybe some walks around the park, some maybe laps around the park, and gradually work your way up.
When I started cycling to work, I did not cycle regularly, and I couldn't get up Squire Lane. I used to get off my bike and I walked up that bit. After about 3 months or so, I found that I did develop the muscles I needed to, and I was able to cycle up it.
I always say to anyone who's getting started is take it easy, go slow, don't overdo things and don't expect things to happen quickly. You know, it takes a long time to build up that base of fitness.
The facilities that we've got here, as we can see, we've got a secure bicycle hub, we've got a centralised changing and a shower facility.
There's always clean scrubs available, there's fresh towels, and there's even like a drying closet and changing facilities for all the staff.
One advantage is having a cycle hub here means I'm straight out of the office and onto the bike. And actually that physical activity going home from work, it's only 20 minutes or so, is just enough to sort of clear my head. And of course there's the fitness. So cycling is an easy way to keep on top of the extra cakes that you eat and keeping fit and healthy.
I found the silence associated with running quite meaningful and helpful, and I get into a bit of a zen space when I'm running. It feels really important to me to be able to do that, especially on my way to work.
First day cycling, yes, I survived here. I don't know if I'm going to make it home. I've been driving here for 25 years. There was a cycle to work scheme here, and there was a biking course to get you back on the bike. A lady called Mumtaz and her colleague for a few weeks took us through basically getting back cycling and getting onto the road. And she gave me the confidence to feel that maybe I could do that. You know, accepting a challenge of something new, which I think is great to do. And I think you can do that at any age.
Just start small, maybe cycling every now and then to begin with, and just steadily increase it as you can.